The Darkholme Chronicles is an actual play, noir superhero podcast for mature audiences, based on the City of Mist role-playing game by Amit Moshe. Content warnings can be found in the episode descriptions and include profanity, violence, and sexual references. An 18-plus audience is recommended.
How are you today, Stevie? Feeling this morning?
My lap time is down by 10%. It must have been the wine last night.
Yes. Also, we are not getting younger.
Blasphemy.
Ancient.
Yeah.
Says you. It's
Some
the
of
damn
us.
egg salad that you eat clogging up your arteries.
Like God.
If you actually got up and walked every once in a while, we might not be having this discussion.
Yes. Not really my thing, exercise, but it's good for you. I'm glad you do it.
It is.
So, you want me to do the talking, or?
Yes, let's see how that goes.
We'll give it a shot.
So, do we know where she lives?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Deslopper lives in a really, really nice neighborhood. Super nice. No surprise. Probably somewhere between you two.
My friend Bernadette used to live in this neighborhood. We were lovers once. But that's neither here nor there.
Neither in nor out. There's a doorman. There's no doorman. I think these are condos. I think these are real high-end condos. They all got their own doorbell, though. Give a little ring to the Lopper home. Someone comes on. Female voice. Yes, can I help you?
Is it Tess, right? Tess, Madame Lopper, this is Professor Calvin Montgolfier from Darkholme University. I am here with my friend, Stevie Geraud of television fame. Perhaps you know her. But we would love a few moments of your time just to ask a few questions. You might find it instructive. Maybe you can help us unlock the mystery of the past.
Give me a convince roll. It's nothing hard, so add +2. +2 for innocence. And if there's anything else that would help.
No, not yet. I was actually thinking of the negative. No, not yet. Okay, here we go. Bloopity bloop. What happened? A mild success.
All right. She says, yeah, sure, we can come out. So instead of offering you up, it takes a couple minutes, and a woman and a man come down, dressed like wealthy people who just had breakfast. So not their sleeping pajamas, but their breakfast pajamas. I don't know how rich people work, but I'm assuming they change their clothes so they can eat breakfast. Their middle of the day clothes. They come out. Tess is a 40-year-old, nice-looking woman. Both of them, a handsome couple is what you would call them. They're not ex-supermodels or anything, but your regular people would be like, "Oh my God, you two! I make the prettiest baby." Or maybe they did, The woman is the one that says, "So, yeah, well, what is this about?" The husband stands there grumpy, still holding a hot mug of coffee.
Forgive this intrusion. It's very perhaps a simple thing. It only is just, to put it succinctly, Stevie and I have lost a period of our lives we don't remember.
Just show her the picture.
Okay, but I'm getting to
Yeah,
that.
we don't need the backstory. Just show. He has a picture. And you're in it.
Yes, you're in this picture, and he produces a picture and just hands it to her. We don't remember you or this.
She's not in the picture.
All right, it's the car.
Yeah.
We noticed that the scar in the background has a plate that belongs to you, and we're wondering if you can enlighten us as to anything in this picture that you see that you might know.
Oh my God, she says. Is that her? And the husband sort of looks over her shoulder. Like, man, I got rid of that car 8 years ago now?
Yes, that's about right. Yes, this time of this picture would be around then, I think.
And then he looks at you, looks at the picture. This you?
Yes, if you can believe it.
Oh, it's both of you.
Yes,
Yes.
you can believe that.
Ah, okay. So, yeah, that's our car.
Do you know where this is?
They sort of look at each other and chat a little bit back and forth. The woman says, I don't know exactly where it was, but I know it was in the industrial park. We went to this restaurant, and he's like, yeah, that's right. It was, you hated it. She's like, I didn't hate it. Just there were so many, I don't know, undesirables around. We thought we were going to a really cool restaurant, and it got really good reviews, but husband says, bikers everywhere. But,
Bikers.
you know, I thought the drinks were pretty good. Anyway, where'd we go after that? She's like, yeah.
Wait. What was the name of the restaurant?
They neither one of them can remember. They're like, I don't know, but it was like it's like a block down from the Castanet, which is where we ended up going. That place was great. She says, we should have gone there in the first place. That's what I recommend. He's like, I know, it's true.
Is this in the unique industrial area?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, barely a block. We didn't even move our car. We just walked down a little bit to the next place.
Is the restaurant still in existence?
The Castanet? Yeah, we eat there a little while back.
You say this was down the block from this Castanet?
Yeah.
Did you go there only once, or did you?
She says, once was enough.
Oh, it is not very desirable.
No. And he says, and we don't go to Bubanek very much anymore either. It's, getting run down. He very proudly says, usually we eat downtown.
Yes, very, very fine dining downtown. Yes, I myself only get to, and I would like to invoke this negative thing, crackpot. Which is, let's see, is that my weakness tag? I am a crackpot.
That's beauty.
As it happens, there is this interesting fact. The Bubinic area used to be perhaps the seed area for the. Are you familiar with silicates? The silicates? You know them?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
He says, is that a restaurant?
No. They are the original inhabitants of the city.
Like Indians.
Well, before, way thousands of years prior, and they were symbiotic parasite. You know this? Most people do not, but this is
My wife moves
fascinating.
a little closer. Husband.
They
Well,
add,
convince -1.
convince -1. Oh, -1. Got it. Pew. Mild success. So what does that mean?
Nice. Here's what it means, buddy.
I was successful at being a crackpot?
Yeah. Ask me, give me a clue. Ask me a question. Something you think you could get from them, despite being a weird freak. Stevie, he's gone in a weird mode. You're barely paying attention, but now we start to talk about the silicates again. Good lord.
What some?
It's a better question, probably.
Oh, for them, for these people.
Yep.
I'm asking them.
Um,
I'm asking
you're
you.
asking me, but anything that you think you could get from them or this situation is sort of the meta question, right? So, for example, you could say, let me use this clue. Go through that bullshit. I want to know the name of the place, right? So then I will, like, meta-wise, like, one of them will be like, wait a minute, it's whatever. Or you could be like, who was the gang there? Or whatever. Any question that you think you could get from them meta-wise, we'll figure out how it fits in game-wise.
Actually, it's anything that they noticed that was unusual.
Right, that's exactly what I was
Thinking
going.
like metaphysical, but they wouldn't necessarily notice it.
Well, we
but-
were there at the same time that they were, so maybe we were eating at the restaurant. Maybe something weird happened, or something. I was right there with you. Like some unusual thing happened at the restaurant that night.
Yeah,
or
was
they
there a
remember
storm? Because you know that I can bring storms forward.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah. Good answer. Good answer. I think that's Streetwise.
Woof.
I'm getting attached to it, Alex.
Right? All right, so what's your question?
Was there any notable, unusual event that occurred the night they went to that restaurant that might cause them to... No, let's just leave it at that. Something that stood out about the evening that would elucidate or illuminate.
No, nothing. Nothing at all. It was a very, very regular night, except for all the bikers. Bikers were a little weird, like for a restaurant that is supposedly
The bikers were at the
they
restaurant?
were at the restaurant,
Oh.
taking up like a whole big section of the restaurant, not even a little section. They were.
But it didn't seem like it was like their regular haunt.
No, they weren't in the. There were
Ah.
motorcycles in the
Okay.
parking lot, motorcycles on the street, a bunch of them. We didn't think anything of it, and they took up a whole section of the restaurant.
Do you remember any details about the bikers? Were they like
They were
from?
dirty.
They were dirty. Yes,
Dirty
I would
bikers.
imagine they were, especially in the industrial area. But were they from our town? Were they a motorcycle club from a different area?
No idea, he says. We went in, ordered our food. We try not to talk to folks like that. Bikers, what are they like? Heaven's angels? We don't need that.
I played a biker in my third film. It was quite enlightening.
He snaps his fingers. Wait, and he names a movie. Like, you were in such and such, but that's Helen Mirror.
Yes, that was Helen.
Ah, right. Man, I love that movie.
Yes, this was a good movie.
Yes.
Helen Mirror is amazing.
Oh,
Too bad she
I-
didn't get an award for
Time,
that one.
I could not get enough. You
yes.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we might have seen it twice. She's like, oh my God, I recommend it.
Yeah,
to my
I
mother."
lost count.
Yeah.
I mean, I can
Yeah,
like
such
say
a-
the words.
God, you know what? She lives in this city somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wife's like, yeah, I think I saw her walking down the street. I wanted to run up, but like, you don't want to be a big fan, girl. You
Nice.
know?
That's crazy.
Yeah. You're
No,
such a
she
movie.
loves that. She loves it when people come and want to talk to her.
Do you know Helen Mirren?
Me too, and she just thinks that it's like part of being an everyday woman.
Oh, well, I'll remember that.
You
next
should
time
definitely
I-
ask her.
next
Maybe
time I
ask
see
her
her.
out for coffee. Sure, she would love that.
Interesting. Husband says, oh, I'd like to ask her out for coffee. And she's like, a little elbow.
So I have a tag called Eye for Detail.
Mm-hmm.
Could I invoke that to see if there's anything about either of them that's interesting or more than meets the eye, or is it just face value here?
It would have to be like from something, like you're investigating them, right? Or
Yeah, does that?
Yeah, no, I think that works. Give me a...
Yeah, maybe not.
Hey, give me an investigate.
But they're both wearing the same
They're wearing
necklace or something.
biker patches.
Right. So this would be investigate +1.
Yeah, unless you got more things to add to it.
No. Oh, that's a bad miss. Miss, a 6.
Great. You're being fucking weird, man. And, they're trying to get over it. They're talking to the person who knows Helen Mirror, which is really neat. And then the wife sort of looks over at you, and you are just staring at them, like you're just looking them both up and down in your sort of professory way. Just like you're good at spot and detail. You're not good at hiding.
Mm-hmm.
You're not subtle like Sherlock. You're like
Right.
looking at their hands, like just staring at stuff.
Very good.
The wife sort
Yes,
of
I am. Not
hits
subtle.
the husband, and he catches you too. You're still not even looking at that. You're just like, he's got patches on the thing. Every once in a while, your sort of finger moves and points at the thing. They're like, well, I guess that's all. That's what we wanted to help you with. So they just sort of
One last
he sort
thing.
of pushes the wife out of there and literally pushes her inside. Yeah,
Do you
no,
still
you know what?
have
We
the
gotta
Mustang?
really no, we already sold it, and they literally just like, all right, well, hope you find hope you get your memory back. Then they close the door. You hear it close and latch. It's like the public door, like it's the one that everyone has to go out latched. You can see the little red light come on, the little camera, like they're like.
Could you tell? Could you tell that you had zoned out?
They seemed, I don't know, very much in a hurry. I was deciding to leave.
Because you were creeping them out, pointing out different things about their
What do you
body.
mean? No, I was just, trying to see what I could see.
Yeah, that creeps people out, dear Caliban.
I
Maybe next time I do the talking.
We'll try that. So this is interesting information about these bikers. What-
Bikers.
I don't know what to do with
The
that.
fact that we were in the industrial area altogether just has me curious.
We should, I guess, go there, or I don't know, or maybe it was for the other two.
Maybe check in with them.
Yeah, it makes them go.
I would definitely need a disguise of some sort to be able to go to the industrial
Yeah,
area.
I feel like bikers is kind of Diego's thing, maybe.
Well, I might still have my costume from the third movie.
Ah, that's good. You could be a,
Biker chic.
biker
In a
person.
motorcycle club?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
What's it calls them? Like a hooker?
A No, not a hooker. I think your language is not getting translated
Yeah,
there.
that's not
If
what I mean.
I
It's
could
like
be
the
a
person.
motorcycle rider.
Yeah, groupie. That's it.
From your third movie, where you were a gang of bikers, but you were also attorneys during the day.
Yes.
Rebel Without a Clause.
Yes.
Great movie.
Great. I won an award for it.
Yeah, absolutely. You're really.
Actually, I didn't win an award. I was
I
up
think
for
this-
nominated.
you were
I was
nominated.
This
Yeah.
is good, but if you do it, I want to go and
Of
see.
course.
Okay.
Of course.
For that, I'm going to Bubonic District.
Yes. Sounds good.
This puts it around 10:30. You guys have been on the run for a little while. Where do you end up?
I was gonna say the Waterloo is probably not open yet.
Go back to my flight.
Sure.
Awen drops you guys off.
What's her story?
It's complicated. Hey, Owen, you want to give Diego here, the elevator pitch of your story? Wants to be a doctor, but it's kind of bored with the idea of being a doctor. Like the
Can you
horror.
imagine? You don't get to run from the hospital if you're a doctor.
Thirst for danger, that one.
Though you do get to see a lot of gory stuff. One of my friends is one of the doctors. Oh, he tells me all sorts of terrible stories. It's really cool.
Huh.
What's your story? What are you you just peeping people in the hospital? Or are you
Sorry, not as romantic as all that. I work for child services.
Oh,
Advocate in amongst the.
you see it happen. You see the moment that Aowen starts zoning out.
And
Cool.
I'm trying to talk about we're going into dangerous areas. Sometimes I have to pull kids out myself.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm totally
You gotta take them
upselling
from their parents and stuff?
there's crime all around.
She literally puts a hand on your arm like, oh my god, that sounds very dangerous sometimes.
Yeah, it's all in line of duty.
Well, that's very brave of you.
Well, I'm sure you do brave work too, Eowyn.
Ah, you know what? It's more boring than I think. This one doesn't really like to do any of the dangerous stuff, but, you know, girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Yeah, well, you let us know if you find the extra dangerous ones, yeah?
Well, maybe I have. She gives you a little eye.
Oh, you got that weird look again.
What?
The creepy look, the serial killer look. You
Okay,
found something
look,
extra bloody.
I guess I'll talk to you both later then.
Thank you, Eowyn, for your help.
Diego, it was great to meet you. I'm sure Esco will put us in touch with each other in case you need, you know, getaway driver. Not joking, though.
Alright, love. I'll let you know next time any trouble comes up, yeah?
Yeah, call me. Do I need to be on call, like ready? Is something about to happen now?
You know, maybe. Give it like 12 hours or so. We'll see what's...
12 hours?
Hey, you're a fucking shift worker. That's nothing to you.
Jeez, Louise. 12 hours. All right. Well, see you later. Those
Well,
are...
if you give me your number, I call you if you need to be.
Give me
on
your phone.
camera. Sure.
She puts her number in your phone. She puts it under the hot EMT driver. That's the name that she gives herself.
Subtle.
What? I just figured you're going to be like, I'm not going to remember her name. Eowyn, that's weird. But you'll remember hot EMT driver.
I'll remember Eowyn.
Oh. This
That's
was
good
sick.
nudges, Diego.
Right.
Nice.
And, yeah, I'm looking forward to that danger.
Thanks again.
Anytime.
You're just hovering in my doorway now again.
And then, like, your door barely closed before she spins out from the street.
Smooth.
I don't know what came over me.
So, what you make of our friendly, sleepy friend Luther? Get anything from your axe before that orally came in?
Yeah, that I need to be practicing that more. I couldn't get much for reading. I mean, he's probably been in that vegetative state for so long. I don't know that I get much for reading up or down. But
Do you have a sense of what put him in it?
no. But those scars were not the surgical ones. Whatever did that beat him up pretty bad.
He pulls out his phone and starts kind of scrolling through pictures. He caved his head in and took both his arms, one of his legs off.
It does make me wonder, like, we gotta track down and see if there is actually any family. Somebody's got to know more about this guy.
Right, yeah. I mean, I wonder if we can find the accident report. Surely something that gruesome is in the news or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a few people I could call, and maybe Stevie.
She'd be glad to hear from you, I think. #1 fan.
No comment. She's a good actor. Okay?
She's a real good actor, man. She's a real good actor.
Hey, are you two old people okay with technology?
Like, I've already started, like, once we start walking back to his house, like, in the car driving back, I just pull up my phone and I start looking up Castanet. And is there a date that we have on for the photo?
No.
Okay, but
But you're guessing it's 10 years ago.
Right,
roughly.
about 10 years ago. So Castanet and then motorcycle rally. Just tried to search to see if that was something that had happened around 10 years ago.
Okay. When do you call them? When you check in with these two?
I text them saying, we've got little information. Any success with you?
Well, you know, we,
And that's just text.
The 2/3 of him that was left was pretty gnarly.
That's a good sense of picture.
Oh, it's horrific. I mean, it's not as horrific as if it were fresh or anything, but it's very sad.
Meet us at Caliban's place. We will gather our notes.
Sweet. Now, man, what's your place like?
Brush my hair.
It's in the fanciest part of
Victor Square.
Victor Square.
Yep.
It's freestanding, like it's one of those places that it's like it's sort of Gothic, I guess, stonework, gables and cupolas and stuff like that.
Yep.
On it.
Long driveway in my head.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and for this, the inside looks like it was really well decorated 75 years ago.
A lot of green shag. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So you guys get together. You're back at Caliban's place. It's nice. Stevie,
yes.
it's nice. It's pretty nice, but a little outdated.
I mean,
But,
yeah.
it's good stuff.
Of course.
Diego, Eska, this place is fucking stoked, dude. It is. You walk, it does the echo thing, you know, like it's so big, lots of space. The ceilings are high.
That's because I'm looking around. That's
Yeah.
fancy, isn't it, Granddad? Nice digs.
Thank you. I mean, I had nothing to do with it. But yeah, it's not bad. For what it is.
Where's everyone go sit?
In the living room.
Big living room,
Yeah.
comfy, or is
Yeah,
this
actually,
where your
like-
parents like wealthy, but everything's like
No.
upright and
Like super long, ridiculously long velour,
Mhm.
like old Chesterfields and
Nice.
stuff like that.
Yep. Great, you guys sitting around comfortably. What are you yakking about? I mean, we can role play the scene if you want to, or you can just tell me what the fuck you're doing here. It's up to you guys.
That body was absolutely mangled. That did not look like a surgery.
No.
Do you have dates on when that happened?
I'll probably have to ask Eska for more details about when he was admitted, but it was shortly after that, just before we all woke up.
So is it safe to assume that his damage is because of whatever we might have experienced? Maybe?
I mean, we all got our limbs, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
obviously
nothing-
he was completely taken apart, and we all have our arms and legs.
Anybody got any weird scars we don't know about?
No, my dermatologist says I'm clean.
I mean, sure, who doesn't?
We're talking about physical scars, not the.
Boy, I am aware.
So you all know. So,
You want show and tell?
I mean, something comparable to this mangled man in bed.
Any that you don't remember.
No, I can't account for them all.
Well, I just had the thought, I hope we didn't do it.
We can do what?
You probably can't account for them all.
You're right.
You a fighter?
No.
Let's say in the superhero group, things are breaking bad, and you jumped in, I don't know, for a bank robbery or whatever. You fighting?
Like fisticuffs?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you ain't got no scars. Eska?
Mm-hmm.
Jumping in the fray?
Yeah.
You probably got some scars you don't know where they
I have
came
no
from.
scars on my face,
Ah,
and I cannot handle pressure.
yes, I know you can't handle pressure. You must have some cosmic rationale.
I do. It's don't get in a fight.
Diego, scrapper, obviously. You probably got some scars. Wait, are you real good? Oh, you're a brown belt. Scars. You got some scars. You don't know where they came from.
Oh, do
They're not like crazy. It's not like, holy shit, like my ribs were split open. Like there's probably just some like is this a gunshot wound? Like it's like things.
Mm-hmm.
So we revealed that there are unaccounted for scars amongst the group.
Yes.
What?
You a fighter?
I don't think so. So I know ninjutsu. So I know that I would be I know the techniques and I've used it on screen. But I would think
Yours is mostly stealthy.
Yeah, and I would think outside of the acting realm, I would try to play it pretty safe because I wouldn't want people to, like, I mean, this is my moneymaker, right?
Damn right.
Yeah. So, and I wouldn't want people to see me in a fight because then that could affect my next role.
There are probably no scars for you either. So you two got some scars you can't account for. They're probably not horrific. But there's definitely things that are like, you must have led some sort of life of semi-action because oh, is this a knife wound? Maybe. Hard to tell. Probably not for Eska though. Knife wound. But there's probably not like an explosion. You didn't survive an explosion or anything. Probably.
So, but it's a long period of time. You could have picked these up anywhere in 5 years. Does not have to be. At the same time, our friend in the hospital lost one of his parts. But maybe.
Well, what we do know is he was in a photo with you at some point, and now he's not whole. And then we woke up.
Right. Is this clear?
Well, I mean,
I think it's part of the mysteries. The mystery that we're trying to solve. We knew him. He was alive and fine and had all of his limbs. Now he doesn't. And some of us have scars.
You think?
I think it's part of it. I think it's part of the web.
Maybe the bikers chop him up.
Maybe.
It was one of their choppers.
So we went and talked with Tess and our significant plaything.
A very handsome man.
A very handsome man. And they shared with us that they went to the Castanets and that there were a lot of bikers around in that.
No, it was the restaurant near the Castanet.
Right, but they
Whatever it was called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then they went to the Castanet.
But the bikers were at the other place.
Right. Yeah, so they went to the Castanet and there were bikers next door.
Yes, well,
Lockdown.
Do you think that whatever mangled your former friend could be after you in any capacity?
After you? What's after you?
Hmm?
What's after you?
After you.
Oh, after me!
I think they're part of the MCU.
Fairleigh Dickinson University. It's in Philadelphia. I have a friend who teaches there. He's a prick.
Totally free.
He stole my dissertation.
Asshole. There are many people that are after me. I mean, they're fans and then something trips in their head and then they become super fans. And so who's to say? Maybe. I don't know what happened.
We have a restaurant filled with bikers, unusually, and a guy with one arm.
One leg.
Yes.
One leg,
Look at the
no
picture.
arms.
It's very confusing to keep track.
Stumps.
Right.
Yes.
In the hospital for a long time.
I've been searching my phone, trying to find out if I could find out about any sort of biker rally or whatnot that would have happened in this neighborhood. Do I find anything?
Give me an investigate.
No.
What tag's he adding?
Overconfident? I do have city knowledge with friends in high places. I'm a loyal friend to the mayor. So, like, I could see how the mayor would have, like, been like, oh my gosh, can you believe that this happened? Like, frustrated about something that was happening
You
there.
also like literally call her, check with her, see if there's anything. Yeah.
Yeah. And then... I'm terrified? No, that's my mythos. Logos? Which one's my bad one?
None of them are bad. Mythos is your magical side.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't my magical side. So I think that's it, just the city knowledge.
All right. Roll investigate, add 1.
What do you get? 10!
Sweet. You got a clue. Ask me a question.
So... I want to know about the motorcycle club that was at the restaurant and why they were there.
Okay. You call the mayor. That's really the only tag you use, right? She asks you to send over a photo. She's not sure if she can help. That's not really her area of expertise. You send a photo over. You're old. You know how to work the camera on your phone, right?
I have to ask Eska.
Yeah. You're like, hey,
You go to this app, yeah. You're like,
what's an
you
app?
can flip this so you can take a selfie, and then you can flip it right back.
My mother's covering her camera with her thumb.
It's hilarious. All right. You're not that old, baby. We get it. Anyway, you send a picture. It takes a little while. You're assuming that she's asking someone else. She sends back a text that says, gonna have to miss swimming on Monday. See you on Wednesday. This looks like Gork's army.
Gork.
G-O-R-I-C-K.
Miss.
So good looking.
Are you missing Monday because of Gork?
Oh, no. I have a meeting, staff meeting.
Did it get moved?
Yes.
Okay. What do you know about Gork?
The biker gang? Nothing. I had to ask some people.
And they gave you nothing.
I didn't ask more than who was this.
Got it. So this isn't people that you've been worried about or been watching.
No.
No. So this is like a 10-year-old motorcycle gang that doesn't spend much time here.
Not as far as I can tell.
All right.
Why are you hanging around with a motorcycle gang? Looking for a new part.
Maybe.
Good luck. Poopy face.
Thanks for the extra day of practice. I'll swim past you Wednesday. Gork?
Oh God.
You know Gork?
Well, not personally, but I
You've heard of it?
yeah.
Do they like chopping people's arms and legs off?
No, not really. Just a stupid motorcycle gang.
This is a good question.
Thought I'd check. Seems
Well-
a bit much.
I have underworld knowledge. I'm just trying to think if when I investigate. Can I invoke my change the game on this? Like, no.
That's once per game we can do that?
Change gaming? Change that forever and ever. That's one of the moves.
But we have to roll. Got it.
Yeah. Nothing happens automatically except for the adoration of your master of ceremonies. That does happen automatically. Am I right?
You definitely do adore me. It's true. Automatically.
Toads adorbs.
Wow.
Yeah, so, I mean, my underworld knowledge, I can obviously invoke that. And my city agency contacts, I like check in with my folks in the police in the PD to know, like I've heard this name, but I'm trying to just what do I know about them?
Sweet. What you're doing if you're changing the game is you're in essence trying to create a status of some sort. So the big question would be, if this is success, what do you add? Like, what's the story tag that you're putting out there? What would be the thing that you're like, oh, I know some stuff, so now knowledge about the army, or
Well, I mean, like, then I would know, sort of like
bikers suck.
Well, I mean,
Or whatever.
knowing about like gangs that are active, so I would know generally. Are they active in the city? Do they pass through? Are they
Also, they like probably recruit like kids and stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean that's I'd like always just have to know like the names of these and the slang names of them. So I just so what I would be changing the game to know about is just generally their movements, like so.
So you just want general knowledge of Gorik's army to put out.
Like, do they operate here in the city? if they do, like, would know roughly what their numbers are and kind of what do they deal with.
It'd be interesting
are
if
they
there's a child abduction case from them or something.
do they are they just a muscle group, or do they traffic in drugs, or do they traffic in people?
Well, it sounds like you're asking questions about them, which would be an investigate. If you're wanting to change the game to give you guys an advantage later, you're creating a status that you'll be able to invoke at a later date.
Okay,
So
well, I
it
guess
would be like, Gork's Army. Background information on Gork's Army at a +1 that you could use later. Or you're like, I want to know if they drive trucks, and then that would be an investigate, right? So yeah, you're either trying to figure out a thing or prep things that you can use later.
Okay. Then I think what I'm trying to do is like calling what I've already known and using my contacts to find out about like how do they operate, what are they into within the city. Kind of like, yeah, I mean, if we were giving the exposition on them or like filling in an FBI agents like Gork's Army, what do we know about them? That's what I'm trying to generate. Their profile.
Got it. Okay, last question. Are you trying to change the game before you make that roll?
No, I guess what I'm saying is I'm investigating them.
All right. Give me an investigate roll. Tell me what tags you're using.
So I'm using my underworld knowledge and my city agency contacts.
Investigate +2.
The Ocho. Investigation exposes you to danger. Clues are fuzzy, incomplete. Whoever asking a question asks you one question as well.
Any 2 questions.
So to ask for like their gang profile, is that a question? Yeah. Yes. Then that is the first question.
Profile meaning, how many of them are there?
How many? Like, where do they operate? What are they into? I guess is I feel like are the.
They're into basic gang shit. Drugs mostly. There's some gun running you suspect. They're not generally into like prostitution or anything like that, though you suspect there was probably some. It's just not big. They're an old organization. Very old. Like 50, 60 years old, probably. But not massive. They're not like regular people probably know about 2 or 3 gangs in the city. This is not one of them. So this is not like your dark home version of Hell's Angels. Regular person on the street, never heard of Gork's Army.
But they do operate here in the city.
They do, yeah. They're, as far as you can tell, only in the city. This isn't a national club or anything.
So they're not well known in the city of
No, not at all.
So size of membership, 40, 50?
Probably around there.
Okay.
Castillon too. You can also hold the clue. We just have to make sure that it's related to them so we can put it on your character sheet. Also, I updated your character sheet, by the way.
Oh.
If you look at the bottom of your character sheet, there's a list of things, and I added a status identified too, just so you can see it. It's always there.
Yeah, cool. I mean, if anybody's got any great ideas, I mean, I think trying to find out where they
Where they operate.
now, yeah, seems like the obvious one, but
Why does he get 2 questions?
Because he used 2 clues, or he used 2 power. Clues
okay.
equal power.
Oh, okay. I see.
so yeah, where would we likely find them now? Current headquarters or known locations?
Good question. Gork's Army. They usually hang out. There's a couple places that they go. One of them is owned by Anton Gorik. It's the Superstar Bar and Grill, named after some famous
He
baseball
owns it?
player. Yep. Who's a famous baseball player, Bart?
Let's see. Mike Slout.
Wow, nicely done, buddy. Let's just say, as of now, you don't get to say shit about my names. Mike Slout. Awesome.
I love Mike Slout.
Best pitcher in the game. All right. All right.
So that's one. Where's the other one? You said there was a couple places they hang out.
You really like her about the Superstar Bar and Grill.
Got it.
You said Superstar?
Superstar. Big picture of Molly Shannon on the front.
I was thinking about the 70s song.
Ghetto superstar.
No.
That is what you want. No.
Superstar! No, that's not it.
I'm not 100% certain you got that.
I don't think that song actually exists.
Like that's something you just made up. Just now.
I gotta look for.
I'm gonna find it. It's gonna be amazing.
Nice. All right. What are you guys doing?
Going to Superstar.
Going to the Superstar.
Yeah, where is it? Is it nice? Do I need to like dress down?
It is not nice. It's in the booming egg.
Oh,
Well,
put on your costume.
My biker?
Your
Whoa,
biker
whoa,
slut.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh.
whoa. These who are getting into costumes, I'm not sure we should.
It's
No.
not like that. He's like my brother. But
Right.
It's going to. It's from that. What's the movie?
Rebel without a clause.
Oh yeah.
without applause.
Yes.
It might be a little conspicuous for me to wear
Is
a
that?
motorcycle
Would
club
it?
outfit, but you know, I can wear jeans, maybe a t-shirt. I can
Yeah,
grab
you
my
can.
leather jacket.
You can still act like one.
Well, the
I
other,
can still act like one. Yes,
the other lead we can track down is Renner.
runner.
Luther.
Renner.
I don't think he's running anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't he?
Esca slow cab, like slow claps.
But that was like some kind of slip. It's a Freudian kind or something.
We can see about next of kin.
That's where you say one thing, but you mean a mother.
He's funny, that one. Your students love that.
Yeah, that's good. You get it?
I need a moment of zen.
I
Right.
digress.
Want to find Luther?
What are we doing?
And you want to go to the Superstar. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I want to go to the Superstar.
I don't know that I do.
You don't want to go to the Superstar.
I mean, I don't want to go, but I
You
will go if
are
we
you
are,
comfortable with bikers?
we are going.
So you want to go see the next of kin of Luther?
I'm going to stick out like a baguette in a chocolate shop.
They don't call those croissants.
Oh, pain de chocolat. Oh, that's true. That's kind of bad. That's a bad metaphor for me.
Yeah, no, please go see.
Because that could be good.
Yeah, maybe you could show them the picture of their mangled son.
I won't fit in. They'll spot me in a second.
Right. So, Diego,
But
shall
I
we
will
go?
maybe drive you down. I'll drive.
No, you're fine. I've got a driver.
Oh.
Shall we?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I think yes.
Very good.
Jessica, where are you going?
Yeah, you drive here with me, mate.
What? Do you want to come with us? See the motorcycle club?
Why don't we all go?
Fine.
Look, I've got a hat, like, in the trunk somewhere or something like that, so you can, like...
Oh, this is low profile.
Yeah. You just need a jacket and, like, an old baseball cap. You're fine.
Okay. I'm going to sit at the bar.
Don't order
wine?
It
What am
won't
I?
be.
You think I'm stupid?
You can order a Scotch neat.
That's good. See, that's what they drink. A biker would drink, huh? The Scotch neat.
I
Maybe.
Not really. Maybe something on tap. How about a natty light? I've heard a natty light. They
Oh.
drink. That's what I drank
I
in the
would
movie.
never. I can't do it.
Okay,
Not
well, you
even.
don't have to drink it.
Not
Just
even.
sip
I
on
don't
it.
even want it in front of me. I could never live with myself.
A vodka book a gimlet then. How about that?
What the hell is that?
Esco whips
Now you
out
are
like
just
a
making up
baseball
shit.
cap.
Pumpkin
That's
gimlet
not a
is
real
not
drink.
made up. It's quite delightful, but you might not be able to get it here.
I'll
Some
order
sort of artisanal beer, maybe.
a
you
milk
think
in a
is-
dirty glass.
Here you go.
I think that's called a White Russian.
Puts a baseball cap on him, puts a bomber jacket. Now you just look like a regular drug dealer. We're fine.
Is that? Do I look? How do I look?
Like a regular drug dealer?
I feel very foolish. I feel like I might end up like our friend in the hospital.
You could wait in the car.
Like a.
In the industrial neighborhood. I don't know. Is it in the industrial
Again.
neighborhood?
Yeah,
It's
you
in
can,
the industrial
Somehow more dangerous.
you can make sure they don't make off with my wheel.
I will
again.
be the getaway driver.
Yeah, I'm gonna go change. Put
I
on
will
my,
get.
my appropriate outfit.
He gets his driving
No,
gloves.
I said I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt and a leather jacket.
I got you. Just checking.
Yeah, I don't want them to
It's
assume
the perfect
that I'm a
job for
biker.
me.
The getaway driver?
Yes, I have the gloves, the leather,
Do you know how
the
to drive?
kid leather. Very.
Do you know how to drive?
I'm sure you know. I have the Carmen Gia. I sometimes used to drive it.
Right.
So you're driving?
Yep.
Sweet.
But we can't take the Carmen Gia. It's only for like two people at most.
Feels like what it is.
Like two very skinny
Standing on the
people.
back.
Exactly.
Standing on the
Or
bumper.
not like yes. Climb on top.
Nope. What are you taking?
Not my car.
Oh, you're just gonna drive someone else's.
How do you
Oh,
drive
take my
another?
car.
somewhere?
You
Yeah.
can take my car.
You gotta drive Eska's.
But your little car?
That's
Yeah.
a 2-door convertible. I mean, people
We
can
can all
sit back there,
sit
but
very
there's gotta be little
comfortably in the
people.
back.
I wouldn't. My head is going. Oh, you can take the top.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's late March.
Yeah, as my head will go straight through it. I think.
Like
He hands him the
McGilla
keys.
Gorilla. Sweet. You grabbed a car, head to the Bubinich industrial area.
No, I actually know that area really well, as it turned out, of course, because there's a lot of suicide research that I conduct.
Great.
So
It's a shitty area.
I know.
You don't even go.
I
no
go
one
in
goes
the
there.
I go in the daytime.
Yeah, damn right. No one goes there at night. That's a
Oh,
horrible idea.
Yes, that,
You knew someone that went there at night once.
yes.
It was
Not
nice.
without a plan
It was
of escape.
So yeah, you go relatively. So it's probably like noonish now. So you just going now. Doesn't get dark till like 7 something. So you guys head to Bubinich to the superstar. Doesn't take long at all. As soon as you get real close, you're feeling this hope. Like maybe this is the place. Then it's hard to tell because it starts raining. But it's not raining terribly. It's just
Escus gives Stevie the side eye.
It's not me.
windshield wipers going. Both your windshield wipers work?
No.
Wait, just the driver's side. The other one sort of goes halfway up and then back down.
Just like screeches. Yeah.
And Stevie rolls down the window and just like puts out her arm and feels the rain on her skin.
Right, whoever's in the back seat, you're getting real wet.
That's good, Diego.
You guys know Serge Gainsbourg? You guys know him? It's good. You have a tape player in here or what?
Yeah.
You guys have a tape player?
Yes, yes.
It's perfect because I only have cassette anyway.
Oh, God.
Oh man, we've got
We
something
just keep it in your
bubbling
pocket.
You're going to love this.
First, you got to get that Mariah Carey out of there. It's been stuck for a little while.
Hey, be easy on Mariah Carey.
You fucking get it out, but eventually you
What
get
is
it. The tape is out a little bit, but you have to use a pencil to curl it back into place. Works great. Sweet. You pull up in front of the Superstar. Almost as soon as you pull up, you got to park in the street. In the front, motorbikes everywhere. So what you call them. America, we call them motorcycles.
Yes.
Actually, I don't know if they call them motorbikes, but whatever it is, a lot of motorcycles. Park on the sidewalk, park on the street. One little side parking lot that is there, riddled. This place looks like it might have been nice once. That's pretty much just a biker bar, but it's definitely the place from the photo.
I am feeling very good about staying in the car.
All right. Shall we?
Shall.
3 of you in.
I keep the motor running.
Excellent.
Wait, we were driving down there but we had to do it with the top down, and it was raining the entire time.
Not the whole time.
Yeah, it's probably terrible. It starts raining when you get there, and you can't can't roll it up. You have to stop to roll
Details,
it up.
Lane. Details.
I know.
Well, I know, pointing shit out. First off, we got enough people that'll be doing that.
Okay.
Great, so now everyone's wet. I hope you're happy.
So
We could keep the top down. I would be driving like
It's like,
that.
oh god. Ooh.
So I confidently go into the bar, and I look around and see.
Bikers everywhere.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I was not expecting
Not
that.
see that coming.
pretty crazy, right?
So it's full. It's a packed. It's
Pretty packed.
bar.
It's loud. It's obnoxious. And the moment you open the door, even before you open the door, people are giving you the eye. Like, that sort of you're not comfortable here, in the way that, I don't know, bikers would look at non-bikers going to a bar. That's my writing skills right there. Yeah.
That's your improv skills there.
Boom. You head in, and it is, whether you're uncomfortable or not, but it is definitely an uncomfortable situation.
uncomfortable.
So as the three of you walk in, people are a little quieter. People who notice like it's a wave, like the first people are like, fuck are these people? And not in like a, we're
Needle
going
off the
to
record
murder
kind of
you.
way.
Yeah, not like we're going to murder you, just like, who the fuck would walk in here like with us? Like, it's just one of those more of interest kind of things. A little bit of hostility, like, great, now we got to deal with looky-loos or whatever. Like, you don't feel like you're about to be murdered, but it's not, they're also not like, come play darts with us.
Right. So I go up to the bar, and I sit down and motion to the bartender, and say, I'm not going to say this right. Give me your lager that's on tap and like a boxcar chaser. Is that right? This is one that you chase. Like, what do you? Sidecar. A sidecar chaser of Jack.
It gives you a beer of some sort. It might be a lager. What's in front of you? Pours you a little Jack. Rest of you. I think that's big guy. Motorcycle jack, or like a vest. Just a leather vest, half open. Very hairy chest. Maybe handsome once, not so much anymore.
I'm sorry. When you said when we pulled up, it is the place in the photo.
Mhm.
So this is whatever the place was. There's a few like down the street from this restaurant that
Mhm.
the rich people went to.
They went here first, and they went to the Castanet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, this is the place?
Got it.
The restaurant? The
Yeah.
new fancy restaurant?
Yeah.
This
New
place.
fancy 10 years ago.
Well, right, this place.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is the place.
Oh.
Now it's just a biker bar.
oh,
Just a biker bar.
oh.
It looks like it might have been nice. It's not even its own standing place. It's like in a strip mall. Sort of.
Snap. Okay.
Yeah.
When did we put that together? When did that become?
Right when you
apparent?
pulled up.
Oh,
You're like, aha.
This is the place.
Superstar. This is a place for the photo. Oh, shit. Look. You're standing right there.
Uh-huh.
Except there's a bunch of motorcycles there now.
So I would like. So Stevie says they'll each have a lager as well. They're. Please, everyone, have a seat, please. And she starts to like chat him up. This is our first time here. What do you recommend?
Beer's good.
Yeah. Do you have like the same beers, or do you have anything special on tap?
Special on Jack on Wednesdays.
You get a lot of new people that come in here, or is it just?
He sort of looks around and gives you the eye like, no, we do not.
So is this something that I need to worry about? Being here, paying good money?
Well, Jack's $2.
Well, let me give you and pull out $50.
You do it on the sly.
No, I'm putting it on the counter.
Great.
We're looking for more information, and take the photo out. This photo was taken a long time ago, sometime right around here. Were you around back then?
Wait, it's cops.
No.
Just folks trying to get our money back.
Private investigators. Was this you?
This one here is me, yes.
It's a nice sweater.
Thank you.
How long you worked here?
Couple of years. He takes the 50, tucks in his inside pocket.
Who around here would have been around then? This
You probably need a different question than that. You probably mean who around here is going to talk to you. And I think the answer is none of them.
What about the owner?
What about the owner?
Mr. Gorick, is he around?
No. What that? Ask questions? No.
Where could we find him?
I don't know. Got another 50?
yeah.
He wipes a glass. There's a bunch of people at the bar, just like some pretending not to listen, some literally just looking right at you.
I want to step away, like, and just kind of make eyes with you, of like, and then I want to go to the people that are looking directly at us.
It's right there. It's on either side of you at the bar.
So I choose one of the tables and I go over and introduce myself. Hello, I'm Stevie Rose. I don't suppose you've seen my movie.
You may know me from such
Something
films
Cause. Motorcycle
Without a
Cause.
clause?
Yeah.
We're gonna run that shit right into the ground. I love it. Two of the people get up and leave. Two of the people just sort of look at you. One guy goes, sort of looks you up and down rudely. Are you an actress?
Well, I used to be. Age, unfortunately, is catching up with me and making it a little bit more difficult to find on-screen roles.
Cool. Yeah. Why don't you have a seat?
Delightful. And I turn over to the bartender. Can I get 3 shots of tequila for the table? And I go over and pick up, and so we start chatting and having tequila.
What are you two fuckers doing?
I'm trying to chat up the bartender. As soon as Stevie walks away to engage with the other folks, Eska kind of leans over on his elbow and says, "So look, man, I want to be straight with you. That's my nan, and she got conned by that guy in that picture. He was supposed to be doing some sort of investment with her. You know how old people are with their emails and just giving out information, that sort of stuff. We've been trying to find him.
Taking all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I feel like talking to the bartender is still always the best.
You should pull out your axe again.
Yeah, me and my cousin here are trying to look out for her best interest."
Great. And he looks at the bar where that first 50 was.
Eska pulls out a very crumpled 100 and puts it on top of the 50.
He puts it in his vest pocket. Cool. What do you want to...
Well, we need to find someone who's been around at the photo,
Mm-hmm.
right at the time of the photo,
Yeah.
because we want to ask more information about it. So whoever was here then. So I think that's probably one of the things that I'm trying to get from the people at the table as well is how long they've been around, if there's been anybody that's been around for 10 years or so.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Give me a convince roll. Here's what you need, though.
Both of us, since we're trying 2 different people.
It'll be 2 different people.
Okay.
Different things. Stand by, though. You two are rolling in a -1.
Mm-hmm.
What are you adding?
So divide and conquer.
Can we both do that, or just one of us?
Just one of you.
Okay.
Okay.
The hell does that mean again?
That's
one
one
of
of
our
your team things.
team
Yeah, I
strengths.
remember that. What is it?
You can invoke. One of us can invoke each. Can invoke them once per session.
Yeah, but what is it?
Divide and conquer.
Yeah, what is it?
That's when you split people.
Split the
Yeah.
party up to all get.
It's the thing you guys determined last time where you decided that one of your strengths is that because you come from so many different backgrounds that you can sort of do the same thing
That's
but
it.
with different groups of folks.
Got it.
Could I use share government secrets to try to build trust with them and be like, oh, this lady's got secrets, we want to pay attention to them, and then it makes them able to open up more with me?
Would you share government secrets with them? Because that's going to be an important answer.
How corrupt is the city?
I mean, depends on your point of view. 2 wolves. It's corrupt and also not corrupt.
No, I won't do it.
Don't do it.
No. But I can I use my weakness tag overconfident?
100%.
And there's also a weakness of I have to uphold my reputation.
You don't need one.
Okay, cool.
Great. -1. -2.
Yeah. Well, I had the +1 because of the.
But you can't invoke that then, which is great.
Because you're invoking
Weakness
the
wipes
weakness.
out everything.
Then you're only invoking the
But then
weakness, and then one of
Eska
us.
can invoke
Oh, I
and
can-
conquer.
I can't do a weakness and a
Right.
power tag?
If you invoke a weakness, then that's the only tag that can be invoked.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. All right, well then you're doing flies on the wall.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm investigating.
-2.
Am I investigating or convincing?
Investigating.
7 mild success.
Nice.
4 miss.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yiperama.
Yup.
So, does that mean I get -2 clues, or just 2 clues?
No, man. You get 1 clue. Ask what you will. So, in talking to these people, again, this question that you have is meta. It's for me. We'll determine how you figure it out. But anything that these folks could tell you, they will tell you, or you will infer, or
I want to know who was here at the time of this photo.
okay. You spend a good. Would you get a 7?
Yep.
We'll figure out what the rest of you doing during this time. Running for your life, probably.
This guy's not a fan.
You probably spend 30 to 45 minutes talking to these people, and you're totally overconfident. I think Diego, you're probably the only one really paying attention to both things, since you're talking to a bartender and you're talking to this group. They're being polite in the way that a group of people would be polite to their friend's autistic little brother. Like, it's like, look at you, and oh, tell us about the stuff you're in. But they obviously think this chick is daft. Like, she's, an older woman, dressed a little, even though she's supposedly dressed down, just a little too nice, and just strolling in, flashing a shit ton of money. Mostly you're worried that she's about to get rousted or pickpocketed at best. But the folks are generally just... But all of that, you don't notice it at all, of course, right? They are just fans. You're just wowing them with your personality. And as you're chatting with them and talking about some of your old movies and stuff, one of them sort of lets slip. There's a few old timers that have been here for a little while. That, back then they sort of make fun of some of those folks that are either, as they say, they're, the few that aren't dead are in jail, right? And there's a couple folks that they kind of point to toward the back of the bar, toward the rear of what was once a relatively nice restaurant. And those people just sort of looking at you. The most prominent is wearing a hat like that, I think, like Bart's. Standard biker gear, black shirt with a black vest with the Gork Army patch on it and a shit ton of other patches. 3 other people sort of at the table drinking quietly and watching. Not necessarily hostile, but the main person there with the hat looks to be in his mid-40s, early 40s.
Okay.
You, Aska, drop 100 on the bar.
Got to get
Bartender
robbed.
puts it right in their pocket. Bartender says, Greg, what do you want to know? Ask her. What do you want to know? Give me a question. Give me a better question. What do you want an answer to?
If anybody recognizes Renner's name here.
Nice. You're talking to the bartender. The bartender obviously didn't give a fuck about any of you guys.
Yeah.
And the money's fine. Diego, once again, you're like, oh my god, this guy's just taking all our money. Like, he's not really even giving any real answers. There is a moment where even you notice the change. He's mostly kind of fucking with, yeah, there's a bunch of old timers. He stops to go give someone else a drink. And this seems to be a thing that they do. Like every once in a while when it seems like he's about to give you an answer and you lean in a little bit, someone a little further down the bar is like, hey, Heinrich, let me get a... And then he's like stops, goes down and deals with them a little bit, comes back like 5 minutes later. What was it you want to know? And you ask your question again. He's like, yeah. So you start chatting. And then, again, right before, you feel like, oh, okay, it's coming. So, and he goes down to the end of the bar, starts working with somebody else for a little bit. At some point, he's sort of chatting with you, doing the same routine, and even you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not really going to get anything here. When he stops talking altogether. Just walks away. Just goes to one of the bar. Now he's just sort of cleaning glass. You don't know if it's a thing you said. No idea what the thing is. Diego, watching both sides, no clue what the trigger for this was, but it is instant. It is just, yeah, so we could probably figure out this, Then he fucking takes some stuff, starts cleaning, like literally just moves down the bar, starts cleaning shit. What do you do?
He immediately looks around, see if anybody has walked in, or there's a new person at the bar who might have catalyzed this reaction.
Give me an investigate roll.
I'm gonna help you
Yay!
because I'm a helper.
Helper.
Ska.
Okay. So I get +1.
No, don't forget to look over there.
Oh, yikes. And then, shot in the face, both of you. Shot right in the face.
Yeah, I thought we couldn't help each other.
We just figured out your help hurt things. That's what we just did for the last time.
Oh, got it. Okay.
You're on.
Okay. All right. I think 8.
Sweet. Ask me a question.
Alrighty, let's see here. Did somebody dangerous just walk in here?
Nope, but a bunch of people just walked out.
Got it.
And not in a, oh no, is it the police or whatever, but like that sort of
Kind of slow, eerie exit.
giving everyone a little nod. And then like a group of people just sort of makes their way out.
You know, Eska looks over to Diego.
Yeah, about 6 or 7 people just kind of all give each other the eye, and they head outside. How far down the street are you parked?
Shit.
I don't know. As soon as I could find a spot.
Like drop them off and then drive around the corner? Or are you right in front? If there's a George Costanza spot, are you taking
Yeah,
it?
I'm taking it because I'm in the car, so I can. If someone yells at me, I can always move. So I'm essentially parked illegally, probably, but no one gives a fuck. Probably.
Nobody cares. Yeah, there's motorcycles everywhere. You just park behind some bikes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like while I'm parallel parking, tap into them, and they all go. Like the Pee Wee Herman. No. Oops.
Let's wait and see if I got any hard moves.
That's going to cost me.
You see never people leave the bar, which doesn't seem to be particularly weird, except they're milling about. Like they leave the bar, move over a little bit by the parking lot, but they don't go into the parking lot. They just mill about there, talking to each other, smoking cigarettes and shit in the rain. Otherwise, nothing suspicious.
I noticed this, yes. I definitely notice.
Stevie. The people that you're looking at, they were looking at you.
In the back corner.
3 of the 4 get up with the others. They're part of the people that are leaving. The other makes their way over toward the bar. The guy with the hat. Says something to the bartender, Heinrich. He walks out too. What are you doing?
I'm walking out with him. And says, excuse me, can I bother you for a second?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
You seem like you've been here. You spent time at this bar. We're looking for information about this photo. It was taken about 10 years ago, just across from the bar here. Do you recognize this? Any information from this or anything on this photo?
He reaches for the photo. May I?
Yes.
He looks at it.
It's the man in the hat.
Man in the hat. Man in the black hat. Got a monkey on his shoulder. It's no monkey, but it is a monkey patch. It says, curious with a question. Question mark. He says, this you?
Yes. You can see why I would be curious. Something terrible happened to this man right here, and we're trying to find out information. I'll be honest with you, I've lost a good chunk of my memory, and I don't remember being here, and we think that part of my memory loss has to do with his wildly damaged body.
We got that, forgetting disease?
Yes. Partial amnesia.
Amnesia.
Yeah.
Well, now, afraid I don't recognize you. And then he starts
Wait, you don't
hand-
recognize me?
No. Then
I
he
mean-
starts to hand the picture back. He rips it in half. Drops it on the ground. Afraid not.
What called for that? There's no reason for you to tear things apart.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm an
Everyone in the
actress.
bar is
How do
very
you
quiet.
not know me?
I don't watch TV.
And like thunder cracks across the skyline. It is just beyond manners to tear up a photo when we have done nothing wrong. We went and paid our money. We were polite. We had a conversation with people. And what do? Tear this photo up? I am going to talk to the owner of this bar.
Bartender, Heinrich, says, I'm gonna need you guys to take this outside. You're disrupting the guest. We need both of you. Maybe take your friends. Just, look, obviously, you can tell we have a lot of trouble. People presuming stuff about us. We don't need any of this trouble. So please, just deal with this outside.
Sir, are you heading outside with me?
Guy in the hat's like, whatever, lady. And he heads outside.
Let us try again.
Eska's following her outside.
And I start to do, like, I take a moment of, like, breathing exercises. Is that, my name is Stevie. And you are?
This is while he's walking outside.
Yeah.
People call me Racer. He sort of opens the door for you.
Thank you, Racer. I appreciate that. Tell me, Racer, have you been with this motorcycle club for a long time?
Diego, where are you?
I'm basically following you close enough that I can hear the conversation.
Esco? Stand by my people, so. So, there is a status in the air already called Home Team Advantage. It's not for you.
You don't say.
Yeah, weird. So, Stevie, the door opens, sort of holds the door open for you, and I think as you step out, you see a couple guys, a few folks.
6.
Standing outside, and Racer closes the door really quickly, and blocking you two, sort of leans against it, says, you know, we don't really like questions around here. Should you do people ask a lot of questions and give them some answers? Reaches in his pocket, pulls out some brass knuckles. The other 7 people sort of gather around ominously. Some music that's like or whatever. I don't know what the music would be. I don't know why it was haunted music, but it's probably violins. That's where we're in for the night. It's lost music.
So you guys are still inside?
Thanks for joining us on another thrilling journey through the Darkholme Chronicles. We hope you enjoy delving deeper into the mysteries of the City of Mist by Amit Moshe. A huge thank you to all our viewers and listeners for your continued support. Your engagement truly means the world to us. If you're loving the adventures in the Darkholme Chronicles, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel on YouTube at Magic Mice Productions. Your support helps us continue creating exciting content for you. We also want to hear from you, so feel free to leave comments and share your thoughts on the show. Your feedback is invaluable as we strive to make each episode better than the last. Until next time, remember, stay curious, and we look forward to seeing you at the next episode